Hello, everyone. It says I'm live. Are y'all there? Can you hear me? Is everything copacetic? Let me know if you're not hearing me or seeing me because I should be live now. I'm getting no comments. Oh, am I here by myself? I know I'm not here by myself. I see comments. Hey, Robin. Hi, Marianne. LJ, my grandmother or my mother and her family all came from Louisville. They're all, and I love the area there. It's beautiful. The people are friendly and nice, and I just totally. Um, oh, thank you, Marianne. I just totally love being there. That's one of the places that I thought, oh, we might want to live. If we weren't going to live in Ohio with the family, um, I always said I wanted to live in Kentucky when I was a kid. But then I changed my mind and we moved here. I just want to get this. Oh, come on. Well, maybe I won't get my own live on here. It doesn't matter. I can see the comments here and everyone can see and hear me. We're doing great. So today I am in the living room. This is just a corner of the living room. I wanted to be where you guys would see the couch in the windows, but the sun is coming in and the picture was black. Well, nearly black. So I had to go into the corner and not have the camera shining into the window. So this is, I know you guys, somebody will ask, it's real shiplap. It's not wallpaper. It does go the whole length of this wall into the dining room. And then my 4-season room on the back, 3 walls of that are made out of this wood shiplap, which I think is really beautiful. It's one of the things that attracted us to this house, was the shiplap in the sunroom, all the way down and into the sunroom, and 4-season room, they call it. And you see my curio there. Don't tell me you got too much crap in there. I know. I just unloaded boxes and put it in there. I'm just still unloading and unloading and unloading, and that had empty space. So I'm like, unload the boxes, then I'll figure out where it all goes. I don't have a picture on the wall yet. I don't have a shelf up. So we just 10 minutes ago finished hanging the TV in here. We had to get a special mount, and then we hung it crooked by accident. So we just got that up. Gail, how you doing? Miss Lady Hummingbird, good to see you. Donna. See, that's who I see. That's who I see. Please, there's Naomi. If you're here, please hit the thumbie. Thank you so much, Naomi, for reminding us. If you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. My channel is a yarn channel. We crochet. We're learning to knit. Lynette, who is my partner in crime, she decided to join my knit 10 minutes a day. And she has surpassed, and she is just doing fabulous. I have kind of taken a break from, I'm still knitting, but I'm not having, we just moved. I haven't had the time to be extremely creative, and to expand my skills. I'm barely keeping up with, with the crochet I haven't. Honestly, I haven't kept with my crochet or with my haircuts. So we're going to go with that too. Today we, I hope everyone has brought their drink. I do have the strawberry melon tea again today. So you have your tea, your coffee, your water, your alcoholic beverage, whatever you got going on. And this is so good, but it's so sweet that I have to have a water with it, which I left on the table and then Roy stole. Yep, I think he stole my water and took it outside. That's okay. I have a theme for today. Oh, first I want to tell you that we're going to have a guest probably in about a half an hour. My grandson Elliot is coming over. The house we purchased is literally less less than 10 minutes away walk from his school. And he is 11 years old, and he crochets. And he is so excited to have a crochet friend, particularly a crochet friend with lots of yarn. He wants me to start a crochet club at the library. He's all about it. He was going to help me set up the yarn room, but he will help me move yarn around eventually, I'm sure. Oh, decaffeinated green tea. Oh, that's a good thing. He will help me move yarn around eventually, because we have to create his space. Where is Elliot's yarn stash going to go? He wants to crochet with me on a regular basis. Hey there, Frozen Stone. How you doing? Oh, he brought back my water. Thank you, babe. But the reason that we're in, when he comes in, he's just going to come in. 5 years, Gail. Thank you. I think I've only been on YouTube like 6. So you've been along for the long haul. So the reason that we're in this room is because I kind of wanted you to get a feel of the room. So I'm going to move the camera around a little bit. As I said, the furniture came in a week ago Saturday. I have nothing on the walls yet. I just got some lamps that I got from Goodwill and thrift stores, and I'm real happy with my lamps. I don't necessarily have the right end tables to go with the furniture. I mean, I think this might be set. The table sitting next to me over here is actually not a table. It's a chest that was my mother's, and there's stuff in there I don't know what to do with. Can't get rid of it. It was mom's, don't know what to do with it, but I like the chest, and I'm kind of going with the antique kind of theme here for all of my accents, including the lamps. They all have an older look to them, and I have some antique furniture in this area of the house that's going to stay. So I want to just give you a little. Yeah, I'm excited too. Elliot is not really my grandson. He is my daughter-in-law's best friend's son. But he calls me Grammy. He's the same age as my grandkids, so they all hang out together. So he is my adopted grandson. Like she goes, his actual grandma goes by grandma, and my grandkids call her grandma. He calls me Grammy. And now everybody knows who we're talking about. If it's Grammy, it's me. If it's grandma, it's her. And so, yeah. So he will be here, and he's really excited to be here with us. So let's see. This is, so we're just a little panoramic. So if you come this way, that cedar chest on the wall there is not staying. It just needs repair, and it's holding some stuff that I'll show you in a minute. Not my printer, but that's the dining room and into the sunroom. And we come through here. This is an antique lamp, and it's on my elephant table, glass tabletop. Love it. Then we have the curio. That is the trunk I was telling you about. And then it comes around to the living room, and that's what we just put the TV. So that old buffet is an antique. One of Roy's sisters that we just went to go visit gave us when they moved out of Ohio. So I've had it like over 30 years. And she got it from her husband's family. I don't know how old that is, but it's very ancient. That's staying there under the TV, but I need like a doily or a table runner or something to put on it, because stuff is going to sit there. Not necessarily the stuff that's on it now, but that's all also antique stuff out of people's homes. The lamps are new to me, but they were all old when we bought them. The cedar chest is going to go in my bedroom, or Chloe's bedroom. One of the bedrooms anyway, upstairs. And I think my grandmother's sewing machine, which is a much smaller piece of furniture, but it's from like 1900. And that is going to sit there just as probably I won't have the sewing machine out. It does work. They never break. Those old Stinger sewing machines, they go on and on and on and on. It's like the Energizer Bunny, but it's got a foot pedal. You have to do this to make it go with your feet. It doesn't have reverse. So she made all of her own clothes, all of my mother's clothes. She even made gowns and coats. She made her own patterns. She was a heck of a seamstress. And that sewing machine is in my brother's basement, and he wants me to take it. So that's gonna, I think, sit there because it will fit. It'll be smaller than the cedar chest, which was also that very same grandmother's. And I found she kept everything. She was a hoarder, but she was very tidy. But she kept, she was, when she died, she had 88 bars of soap in her house because she bought it on sale. Guess where I get that from, right? Like literally when they closed her house up, there were 88 bars of soap because she bought them on sale with double coupons. And you never know when you won't have soap. She lived through the Depression, raised a family. I just found my brother brought over stuff that was my mother's that he's cleaning out his house. He's like, I don't want this stuff. And so you figure out what to do with it. And there were war bonds in there and there's the stamps. They had to have a stamp in order to buy sugar or gas or, whatever. There's coupon books for that in this stuff. I don't know if they're worth anything. I don't know what to do with them. My brother figured it out. He said, I'm just giving them to her and leave me with that issue. But I do like the antique stuff. So, oh shit. Uh-oh. Roy just that was our car. Roy does that by accident. He puts the keys in his pocket sometimes. It sets off the alarm. Oh, you're gonna cut grass in Amanda? Okay. Don't go. I thought you'd be taking a nap. And we do grass tomorrow. In school. Might as well cut grass. Oh, you don't want to do it tomorrow? Excuse me just a minute. You don't want to do it tomorrow with your doctor's appointment?
Oh, okay, might as well, huh?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay, good night. So my mother's family was crafty, and they saved stuff. And this was, those that have been here from the beginning, I'm sure you've seen this. My mother's grandmother or great grandmother, my mother's grandmother made these, and I need to starch it. They need to be washed, but it's got, she called it an elephant ear or something. You starch it, you iron it, and you starch this, and this stands up like this all the way around. So I have this doily, and it's simply gorgeous, and it's very old. And I'm going to use this doily. It went under the flower lamp over there, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to use this one. You just have to be really careful about washing, because yeah, Roy's going to take a nap. And she also made, I think my mother's grandmother made that one, and I think her great grandmother made this one. Now this one, I had it on my coffee table. Also needs to be washed, but I just set them there to see how they fit. It does have a little bad spot in it where it's come apart. It's made with thread. This is the lady that made the dresses you've seen. And isn't this gorgeous? So this is going to go on the coffee table or on the buffet. I'm not sure which. I've had it on the coffee table and it looks great. And everything is very neutral with this. It's beautiful. If you look at the pattern, I was staring at it this morning. I'm like, what did she do? It starts with a magic ring, but she doesn't close it. She keeps it open, nice and neat and wide. and then it looks like a row of double crochet, and then you make these X's, but she actually stitches into the X so that the X is still open. And then but it looks like there's single crochets. I don't know if it's like a double treble or, oh wait, you guys can't see it. And then she does, these are singles, a bunch of singles until you get to the last row, which is like a double chain one, skip one. And then she's got more of the X's. And then this, oops, here we go, this border piece, which is like somebody would know how to make that. I'm not sure what the border piece is. And then she puts them together with this, like, so you do the motif and then you put it together with this star thing. So I think you crochet them together as you go. You have to, because you've got the star thing with like the circles in the middle. Like it's like almost another motif. I don't know how. Oh, there it is there. Now you can see. So my mom had at one point, she had a whole, and I don't know what ever happened to it, but like this one on the buffet, and she had a whole tablecloth out of this. I don't know where it went, but I haven't come across it. So I don't know if that's at my brother's house still, because him and my mom shared a duplex. So her stuff that was like in the basement, a lot of that is still in the basement. So I'm using those two table runners or doilies and table runners. But I have glass and natural wood are my tabletops in here. So I definitely need doilies. I need, to put under the lamps because I don't like them just plain. I like that look with the something underneath. Yeah, very tedious and very beautiful. Hey, Bobby, how are you today? And I need coasters. I have this one coaster. I had coasters with pictures on them that one of my daughter-in-laws made for me. For us, I don't want to use those as coasters. They're somewhere, but I don't want the pictures to get ruined by any means. So I need coasters and I need doilies. I need another runner, either to go on the, the buffet or the coffee table, because it's wood and I want, coasters and doilies and things like that. So I don't have patterns that match. And I'm fine with that because I like things that don't really match. I'm pretty eclectic about all of this. I think it looks pretty. I'm happy with the way things are turning out, even though it's not all matchy. Like I want my furniture to go together. The furniture guy helped us pick it out, but the accessories, I have to get a couple of rugs. I don't have those yet. I don't have any, like I said, up on the walls. I have yarn. That I have. I have no patterns, so I need your help. I'm going to show you the yarns that I want to start with. And I'm in my brain, I'm making this huge to-do list. You've inherited old doilies too from Kentucky. They probably have the same pattern because these people were Kentuckians. My mom's family came from Louisville, and that's where this stuff came from. I hate that from Texas. How you doing, Tattooed Yarn? So I have recently purchased, when Hobby Lobby had their last clearance sale, I bought these. I know they're real bright and colorful, but as you've seen, everything in here is very neutral. So I have two of these that are mandala string, and they are 350 yards, and it's string, so I'm sure it's considered a one weight I think that part is covered up. Yep. Yeah, it's a one weight. This color is called Beats, like music beats. I love it. It's bright and cheery and colorful. And my whole to-do list and thought process with what I'm doing in here is um like I'd like to change out the colors by season, by how I feel, you know, fall colors, summer colors, spring colors. Yeah, I would think this would make nice doilies. This is a beach community because we're half a mile from the lake. It's a small town, and everything in Vermilion is beachy themed. They have yacht clubs, and everything is focused around the main street. But like the businesses are a boat repair and marinas, and you know, and then some boutiques. So I have that yarn because I'm thinking like changing out all the time. And then I have 3 of the same yarn, but in this color, more muted, but more beachy themed colors. If you know, in my opinion, it's like the sea glass green in there and blues and yellows. And this color is called Mixed Tape. And I love it as well, but I have 3 of these. So I could probably, I don't know, because I don't work with one weight yarn enough to know how far it goes. I know on my shawl, it seems like it's going forever and ever and ever. But like this would be a fun beachy kind of feel to add to this room. If I put like a table runner and 2, you know, table runners and doilies, coasters made out of this color. And then, you know, if I get tired with that, then maybe make them out of that other color. And I also have, and I'm going for color because everything is so neutral. So I want to add color with the like on the tables, just a little pinch of color here, put some flowers in, you know, seasonal flowers on the table. I need to get a rug or a couple of rugs, but the rug I'll probably just keep neutral. And then I'm thinking just change out more on the regular, the doilies and the table runners. And I have this yarn. I was making something out of this, like, I don't know, a million years ago. And I stopped making it. I think it was a shawl. Yeah. So the color is gorgeous. Yeah, I was just doing this shawl. Really kind of a boring. I mean, it's just chain 3 or 4 and single crochet into the next. And I wasn't like thrilled, but I love the colors and they're bright and they're cheery. And this might be bigger than, I have the original. Hold on. I dropped the whole bag, but I had, it's a knit crate yarn, and I had several skeins of it. And oh, this one says it's 75% merino wool. Maybe that's why I quit working with it. I didn't have, I never showed like really signs of wool allergies until I knitted with the Chloe yarn. I mean, crocheted with the Chloe yarn from Hobby Lobby. And ever since then, when I crochet with wool, oh, and this is 10% cashmere. No wonder it's fingering weight. No wonder it's so soft. It's got cashmere and superwash merino and nylon. There's 439 yards. But it is 75% superwash merino. I don't know if I want to chance that. But I love the yarn. It is gorgeous. But that might end up being a Lynette project. Or maybe I'll send it to Mama Swift. I don't know. I don't know if Trish would, if I send you the yarn, will you make me a really cool table runner. Hey, Lynn. Thanks for joining us. So anyway, those are the yarns I was thinking of using. Now I have to first, I have other thin yarns. You guys saw when I was unpacking them. You would? All right, Brie, I'm going to send it to you. Make me, and you have to come up with the pattern, and I will send this. I'll send it to you. 'Cause I love the yarn. Looks like a la yarn. Yeah, could be. But I'll send it to you, Brie, and you can make me something and give it to me when I'm in Florida. I'll be there all winter, so you got time. And you do such. Hey, Stin. Rita, how are you? Bree does beautiful doily kind of projects. She works well with one weight yarn, fingering weight yarn, way better than I do. So now that you guys have seen the yarns that I want to work with, I want you to think about it, think about the room, and send me some patterns to look at. I haven't researched them, and every time I try to research patterns, I go down rabbit holes and I end up not coming up with decisions because it's too many choices. I get overwhelmed, and by the time I'm done, I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'll do it for 2 hours. Do you guys do that? Go down the pattern rabbit hole and be like, oh, I want to make this one. I want to make this one. I don't know which one to make. I am so terrible at decision making. It's sad. That's how bad I am at it. It's really sad. I have decided though that I am going to frog my shawl. I'd rather use the yarn to make something that I will use and wear. So that shawl yarn could also, and it's cotton, I can work with that. Working on a rose table runner for my sister's dad. Really? I love roses. Oh, Brie, you're going to have to send me a picture. Maybe I'll come into Zoom tonight. Now that we have working TVs and internet and chairs in multiple rooms of the house, I can Zoom. I can Zoom again, ladies. I can Zoom again. I sent you an email of a pattern you to cut to. Oh, thanks, Naomi. I'm gonna check that out. So that's what today's live is mostly about. I need help finding patterns that won't take. Hey, sis, how you doing? How's it going, Jan? I need help with patterns that are going to be pretty but not take me a million years because that gets boring. Well, it doesn't get boring. As they grow, I really like seeing it happen. What? Dolly Parton passed away? Oh no, that's so sad. Oh, she's such a wonderful woman. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. My condolences to her family and her husband. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about today was I gave Amanda the dress finally. If you've been around, you know I made her that dress. I gave it to her because she's back to work. I mean, school's back on full force, and she is way overloaded. Her family just announced it a few minutes ago that she passed away. Oh, that's sad. And we have to shop and get her like the undergarments to wear so that it's not see-through and we can take pictures. I think she's going to have a better time doing that shopping without me because she's so busy with the school year starting and glitches in the systems. And, she's in a new position and it's new for everybody that's there. A lot of people are new to their positions this year. So the school year is just very chaotic. And I don't know when we're going to have a chance to shop together. So I'm letting her, gave it to her, find something to wear under it, and then we'll take pictures. So I'm real anxious for her to do that so you guys can see what it looks like on her. It looks so beautiful. She looks so good in it. but she needs, like I said, the proper undergarments. So that project is done and off my books. I did my shawl. I'm going to frog it and find like a blouse to wear, to make. Lynette is now inspiring me to want to try knitting a top. I think though I want to start with something in a thicker yarn than fingering weight, just to get my hands into more than just a I like raglan style, or anything that I've never been great at garments, so I don't want to start off with tiny thread, tiny yarn. I want to go with at least a 3 weight. So that's going to be like the next project, I think. Besides the doilies, I need something, and if I'm already working on a doily table runner in the thin yarn, then I need something that's going to work out faster. I need to get that gratification that I finished something. So I went back to working on, I showed you I was doing these little tiny granny squares out of my 3 weight scraps and put them together into something. And I have, those are scraps, and I'm going to use this black, soft and sleek from Hobby Lobby. It's a low pill, color is black. I'm trying to see how many yards are on here, if I can see it real quick. 478 yards. I have 3 of these to put together the scraps that I'm working, and I took those with me on my trip to see Roy's sisters. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Lynette. I took this with me, and I brought the wrong size hook. I thought I had my 5mm, and I had my not 5mm, the other balloon. I think it was 4 1/4 or 4 1/2, and because I lent my 5mm that I had with me, I lent it to, hi Ellen, I lent it to Elliot when he was here. I just took it out of my little to-go case, which is what I throw in my go bag. I took it out of there and lent it to him, and I forgot to put another one back in there. I said, if it wasn't my clover hooks, I'd let you keep it, but you can't keep my clover. I need that one back. So he's hopefully going to bring it back to me today. But anyway, I am going to start working with this green, and I had it in a bag, and I had all the doily or the granny squares strung together, just how they come off of the yarn cake, and then stack them up so that they're all in order. I don't know what I'm going to make out of them. At one point, I thought I was going to make a sweater. I don't know if I like the colors well enough to want to put a sweater together with them, but maybe that would look cute. But maybe bags. I'm thinking I want to make bags out of them. So I have them in this box now, and I'm just stacking them up as they go, or in this basket. So I'm just, as they come off my hook, I'm stacking them up, and then they'll still be in order. How they came off how they came out of the skein. Not that really matters, because I can mix them up if I want to. Hey, Elliot, I thought you were coming over. I thought you were coming over after school. I've been expecting you to walk in the door any second. What's going on? I guess he's not coming over because he's on YouTube. He's in the comments. I told everybody you were going to be here. That's okay. So I'm thinking, I don't know what to make out of it. Maybe I'll put them together for a Boggy blanket, but I'm thinking bags, or not Boggy blanket, but a Project Linus blanket. And I did finish the Project Linus blanket. I don't remember if I did. I showed you, and I have like 2 cakes of that left over. I think I might, Lynette just made that hat or scarf that she knitted. And out of the thick weight yarn. So I think I might do that. I might make a scarf out of it, or a hat and scarf, see how far it goes. I'm not really sure. But I don't want to put it I just want to use it up. So I think I'm going to ask Lynette for that pattern name. I don't know if it's tutorial. I hope it's a tutorial. I hope it's a tutorial because I don't remember how to cast on. It's been a long time since I cast it on. I mean, I think I got the basics, but I'm going to need a tutorial to help me remember. You know, you get older and you don't remember things. So I have two, it's about two, maybe a little over two skeins of 6-weight yarn. What else would I make with that besides a hat or a scarf? Any ideas? Maybe some gloves, you know, fingerless gloves. Elliot wants to make socks. He wants to loom them. My daughter bought us sock looms, one for me and one for Elliot. And Elliot is dying to make socks. I don't know how to loom a sock. We will have to follow a YouTube tutorial, but we will do it, right, Elliot? And we'll just yarn shop in Grammy's yarn room and figure that out. So that's where I'm at. Ideas for what to do with the squares. I have this much more yarn to go out of what I know that I have in 3-weight scraps. After that, I have to go through my scrap bin and see what else is there. I think I pulled most of it out before I packed up all my yarn. And then I never worked on it while we were traveling. But it's, you know, squares are easy. They're and you can always put things together with them. Be it a sweater or a vest or a bag, cardigan, a blanket. There's so many things that you can make just using squares. So I don't care if I have a bunch of squares, I can always sew them into something. And that's Ella, do you see everybody saying hi to you? Elliot has chickens, by the way. Are you feeding the chicken? How are the chickens doing today? They just got chickens this summer. And I think they started with 6, but I think they bought a couple more. And they're hoping to get eggs this year before it gets too cold, where they stop laying. I have not yet met the chickens. I've been there, but I have not yet met the chickens. But everybody that has chickens loves them like they're like pets now. And that's how they are at Elliot's house. The sassy Alaskan crafter, Elliot, she has had chickens on and off for years. I don't know. Does anybody else have chickens besides Jan? We don't have enough space. Not in this. When we were looking to buy, I thought, well, maybe we'll get chickens, but our yard isn't. It's more in a little subdivision. Not a place for chickens. Elliot lives 10 minutes down the road. Lots of chickens. They got space for lots of chickens. So we'll just eat their eggs and play with their chickens if we want to play with chickens, which is awesome to do. Well, I didn't know you had chickens ever, Bree. Or maybe I did and I forgot. I don't know. So we had a nice time with Roy's family. It was good seeing his sisters that live out of town. We haven't seen them in a while. And they're getting older. So it was good to see them. Do you own the wild turkeys? Because then they're not so wild anymore. I have in Kentucky. Well, I think she's on the Indiana-Kentucky border, and I think maybe she lives in Indiana. My cousin, who I haven't seen in, I don't know, since my grandmother died, so probably 20 years, she lives on a farm. She has horses, and she probably has chickens. Oh, I didn't know you left, Elliot. Here, we're all talking to you. Didn't even know you. Everybody was saying hi to you, Elliot. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she gets wild turkeys and she hates them. She says they just like destroy her property. And she'll have like a whole huge flock of wild turkeys. Um, and I guess you can only hunt them. There's a special season for hunting turkey. I wouldn't know. We don't have a lot of wild turkeys around here that I'm aware of. But she says turkey season apparently isn't when they're in her yard because her husband would go after them. But anyway, she used to complain that she had all these turkeys in her yard, and like her whole yard, it looks like around here you get geese. People get geese in their yard, and the same kind of thing. It's just and they stay on 2 flocks, over 30 in total, and they just stay on the land. Oh, do you take their eggs? Do you eat turkey eggs? I mean, is it really different than eating chicken eggs? I grew up with chickens, but we don't have them anymore. We have deer and wild turkeys, owls, red-tailed hawks, rabbits, birds, and squirrels now, and sometimes bears. Oh, that's awesome. Naomi gets bears right on her porch. Oh, you have 35 acres. Yeah, you would get a bunch of animals like that. I have a small yard. Roy isn't even getting birds, you guys. He's not even getting birds. He puts out feed and he's not getting any birds. And he's very sad about that. We've had a couple of hummingbirds, and maybe since we've been here, he put up his bird feeders right away. Because you guys know he loves watching the birds. And usually we buy bird feed when at the camper and in our own house. We were probably buying 25 pounds of bird feed a week. But he bought a big bag of bird seeds when we bought this house, and put up bird feeders right away, so the birds would learn to know they're here. And he's throwing bird seed out because it's getting bad in the feeder. So he just bought a bird house to put up, hoping that next year he'll get birds nesting in it next spring. They said, put it up now so the birds will learn that it's there. He's like, I got to get birds to begin with. So anyway, he's hoping a house will help. You had rabbits, Jan? Yeah, Naomi gets big, huge bears. We have geese family that nests here every year. Oh, they're nice to you? We've had geese. We had geese that came in the parking lot where I used to work when I worked for the bank, and that's been more than 15 years now, but they would chase you if you got near their nests, and they would nest in the bushes by the light poles where everybody wanted to park, because you go out at nighttime and you want, to be by the lights. And they would chase you, and they were, because they were protecting their nests. So it was funny. They had to block off not because anybody was bothering them, but they had to eventually block off parking spaces around the light poles where the nests were, because people were getting hurt by the dogs just because they wanted to park there, and nobody was hurting them, and, going after them or hurting them, but they were getting hurt themselves. So, oh, there's Elliot. So you were walking here on YouTube? With YouTube? Ah, that's it.
I don't know. I'm running out of luck.
Oh, well, come on over. Okay. Everybody wants to see your face. You can leave it right there, Elliot. That's fine. He was still walking here. That's why he was on his Wi-Fi. And he just took longer to get here than he thought he would. throw seed along the pond for them and the turkey during the winter, but they don't chase me. They just look the same. Or they mate for life in return. And since they know that you're feeding them, they're not being mean to you. That makes sense. I'm going to have Elliot pull a chair over because if I turn that way, we go into the sun. If I turn towards the couch, which is over there, we go into the sun and then we lose our my screen goes black. So I'm going to have him bring over a kitchen chair, but he's just getting home from school. So he has to, go potty. Let me put my phone away, get my stuff out of the way. And then he'll bring a chair over and then we'll just turn it so we can both fit in the screen. I hope he brought something with him that he crochets. I don't know if he did, but we'll see. I don't know what's in his book. I'm looking to see what's he got over there. He's got a jacket, he's got a book bag, and he's got a lunch bag. So hurry up, Elliot. Everyone's so excited to meet him. I'm excited for him to meet you all, too. When he didn't realize he was walking over here, and he was using his phone to be on Wi-Fi when he could. Where are you at, Marianne, that you have hummingbirds all year? We don't, up here, obviously, don't have hummingbirds in Ohio all year, but we have had hummingbirds in this yard. We could never get hummingbirds at our old house, but we get hummingbirds here. He's had a couple. He has a hummingbird feeder with a camera on it, and he has a regular bird feeder with a camera on it that he Bluetooth to his phone, so he always knows if the birds are around. And then he puts up other bird feeders as well, but he does have the camera ones. Oh, yeah, right. I know they have to find our house, but it's been a month already, and they haven't found the house. Roy's real disappointed. He is real disappointed. So he went looking for a birdhouse, and hopefully that'll help attract more birds next year. There's a big wooded area, a couple of blocks square behind our house. And we thought that would bring a lot of birds to our yard. You live in a bird sanctuary. That's the way it was at our old house and at the campground because he, fed them and he got all kinds of birds, particularly at the campground because it was more rural there. So he's real disappointed that he's not getting birds here because there's a lot of eagles' nests around here. There's, you'd think there would be hawks in the woods, and he's not seeing anything. So it's a little sad for him. They'll come. We know they'll come. They'll show up eventually. So what's everybody working on today? We haven't even discussed that. We've discussed what I want to work on. Okay, Jan, see you in a minute. You do live in a bird sanctuary? That's awesome. There's a lot of bird sanctuaries around here. McGee Marsh, we stayed out in Black Swamp. We stayed out in that area. They do a big bird week every May during the migration. And they get they give you a list of, I don't know, 500 different birds. It's pages of the birds that have been tracked going through there during the migration. And Roy loves it. So we stayed there in the camper on our way back home for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, I bet Birds of Prey would take your chickens. You're making cotton coffee. What is that? Starburst mandala blanket. Oh, I bet that's gorgeous. What weight yarn are you using, Bree? Oh, you're doing a Ross hat, Bobby? Have you ever made one before? Killdeer Plains. Where's that? Where are you? What's Rita? What state?
I live on the Aurora Coast Cabin Shaw from Stephen. Oh, that's what you're working at? Oh, Stephen, that's knitting, right? Stephen West only makes knitted things, doesn't he? Hi, Sherry. A rectangle spike granny and a sweet marshmallow kiss Afghan. All right. Is anybody doing? I think Luck of the Draw starts again this week. Is anybody going to join in on that this time? And a Shaw, number 3-weight. I like 3-weight yarn. I'm really liking 3-weight yarn a lot. There. I have to look that up. The name was familiar. That's why I was asking, Rita. You're on your second Ross hat? Oh, that's all right, Lynette. You're allowed to be late. Hi, Melanie. It is what we knit, but did something with crochet a long time. Oh, really? I didn't think that he did any crochet. Upper Sandusky, Marion. Oh, so you're not too far from me. If you're in, not too far. Are you participating? Like I forgot I wanted to mention this. Are you guys participating if you're in Ohio in the yarn crawl? The Discovery Yarn Tour starts next month, the day after Labor Day. I have a picture. Hold on, let me find my phone. And you don't have to be in Ohio to do it because you can do it on just through the internet. But hold on, let me find the. I have a scannable thing on my phone. It's called "If I Go Missing, Find Me at My Local Yarn Store" is the theme. And she sent me. Okay, here we go. I'll enlarge this. It is the Yarn Discovery Tour.com. But if you, let me get that. Oh, there we go. If you want to scan that, I'll leave it here for a couple seconds. If you want to scan that, it gives you the information, or you can just go to Yarn Discovery Tour. I imagine it's 2026. You don't have any yarn shops around there? Yeah. I'm going with one of my subscribers. We've made plans to go the Friday. It starts on Tuesday after Labor Day. That's Labor Day. But we have doctor's appointments, so I can't meet up with her. She's probably an hour and a half drive for me. But we're going to meet up at a yarn store close-ish in the middle of the state. And we're going to they have it blocked off in quarters of the state as to where the yarn shops are. So we're going to do the yarn shops in a specific quarter. We're starting with the number 12 on the list, the 12th one on the list. And we're going to go meet there. They open at 11 o'clock. We're going to see how many yarn shops we can. I think there's 5 or 6. And we're hoping to get all 5 and 6 in that day. But I'm not 100% sure that we can do that. Depends on how long we stay at each yarn shop. Lynette, Cornbread and Honey is doing it, but they are like a 2-hour drive from me. And so even if I go to the one with the net, it's another, like, it's not close to her either. I'm here. Ohio kind of has this dippy thing, and I'm like here, and it's way up here. Closer, I would have been closer in my old house, closer when we were in the camper. Not close here. It's like across the state now, around the bend. And okay, see you later, Marianne. Get the dog from the groomers. She'll be glad to be out of there, I'm sure. Did 16 yarn shops in a day. Oh my gosh, 19 hours because of the driving. Ooh. Wowza. That's a lot. That's a lot. I did do some of the yarn shops when we were at the camper, the ones that were closer to the camper. I did last year. You hit all of them in 3 days and won the grand prize. That's awesome. What did you win? You have a Halloween advent box, Lynette? Nice. You did it all alone and you loved every minute of it. Well, I'm going with one of my subscribers, Annette, and she's bringing a friend, and I think I might bring Elliot's grandmother. I have to talk to her about it. Danette and I just made the plans on Saturday, I think. We made plans, our plans to do it. And there's some yarn shops that I did get in last year that I'll be doing again this year. Yarning for a Smile. So she has video on her channel from the crawls from the stores that she did last year and the grand prize basket yarn. Oh, cool. So go visit her and check that out. That's awesome. Hey, Bobby. Halloween advent box. Oh, coming from it's coming from Cornbread and Honey. I don't know if I'm going to make it there this year. I really want to, but it really would be like a 2-hour drive there. And then, I don't know that I want to spend 4 hours driving there and back. Yeah, Harriet, we were told that she passed away. That's really sad. She was a funny lady too. Wonderful singer and a funny lady. You see her on talk shows and stuff. She was always fun. Always a lot of fun. She will definitely be missed. Yeah. Well, good news is we're like almost 3/4 of the way through 2026. 2027's got to be better. What would be different if you were going there to work? I just don't want to spend 2 hours in my own head on the way there and 2 hours in my own head on the way back. That's not good for me. I don't know if Elliot fell in or what that boy is doing. But I'm kind of running out of things to talk about here, ladies. Lynette, I do need the knit pattern that you did with the 6-weight yarn. Is there a tutorial? Tell me there's a tutorial. Because I really want to follow a tutorial. But I have that extra 6-weight yarn. And hi, Melanie. And I think I just want to make a scarf out of it or a hat. And you used 6-weight yarn to make the Ross hat, didn't you, Lynette? And it was big. Roy's got a big head though, but he wouldn't wear those colors. Does anyone have a Tunisian crochet pearl stitch for a cardigan? Lynette, that's a you question. She probably has us on play and she's out playing with the dog. Oh, here she is. The fisherman's rib, and yes, there is a tutorial. Yay! Good, because I have 6-weight yarn. So I need you to text me the tutorial thing. Y'all better? I need you to grab that chair and pull it over here. Or pick it up, because can you pick it up? Yeah, because dragging it might be loud for them. Did you bring any crochet? Not a lot. That's okay. That's okay. just finished the Sober Granny stitch. My first baby blanket for my new grandson. I can't figure out a good border to cover up the ends and make it look nice. I like to do just a half double crochet border. What do you have here, my friend? Oh, he is pulling out the yarn. Just bring your bag over, bud.
I already have.
You have it all. Okay, he's got it all. He started with a granny square the other day. Is that what you're going to show me first? Okay, come sit down here.
Well, I just brought all my stuff.
Alrighty. Okay, hello to Elliot. Thank you for texting me the link. Oh, you're looming too.
I didn't bring the looming needle. Find it.
The what?
Couldn't find the looming needle
Oh, I have some. Why are you taking it off?
because I don't have a bigger one.
Dude, you know I've got all of that stuff.
Paper shades.
So you don't want to loom right now? Okay. Well, he's taking something off of, say hello.
Hi.
This is Elliot. And see over here, you can read the comments. Well, I didn't know if you knew that you could do that
Yeah,
here.
I did.
I mean, I know you can on your phone, but I didn't know if you know because we're not on YouTube. We're on StreamYard. So it's a different platform, but they stream through YouTube. So what are you working with?
Just 2 things. 4.5 and a 5.5.
Did you bring me back my number 5?
My mom's bringing it.
No problem. Not an issue. It's really not an issue. So he's got a 5.5. What are you doing with the 5.5?
My star.
Oh, I thought you were doing the 5.0.
No, we used a 5.5.
Oh, okay. We used a 5.5. And he's got a 4.5. Boy, he doesn't care what kind of hook he uses. He just ripped out, this is a gradient cake. Do you remember what the yarn is that you got in your hand?
Yeah.
You gonna show them? This is a yarn channel. They want to see the yarn. He just took that off of a loom, and then he's got this.
This one's really easy to work with.
You like working with this?
Yeah.
I think this is a spice cake. Is it a spice cake? What's it called?
It was like, I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. So let's show them that yarn. This was a cake. This is the cake I gave you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they can't see. So this is a cake that is a sugar wheel. And he started a star blanket with this the last time we were together.
I have.
And he's using his 5.5 millimeter. That's okay. Those are more for knitting than crochet.
Yeah. But I can't find my thing.
Oh, I'll give you some. So he's taking these stitch markers out. And
Yeah.
And let's see. So this is his
I'm
star.
almost done.
Are you almost done?
Yeah. Well, with this row.
Oh, with this row. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working on this row. He's doing a really good job. And the yarn is real pretty and soft, isn't it? Don't you? Do you like this yarn?
Yeah.
It's a real nice yarn. I had one skein of that color sugar wheel, and he wanted to make a star. Oh, blossom cake. That's what that is. It's a blossom cake. I knew somebody would.
I might like change off to this as like a little sunset gradient.
Oh, okay. So when you're done, pick that up off the floor. When he's done with this skein, then he thinks he wants to add this skein in. And this is what he just took off his loom. So that'll go from the purple to you're going to go to the dark blue and then out to the light blue.
Yeah.
So it'll go purple to the dark blue. So it'll go sunset to dark sky.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nice. Nice. That's awesome. Oh. That's nice, Harriet. You got to meet her. That's cool. Harriet got to meet Dolly Parton when she worked at the Dollywood for 4 years. We've been to Pigeon Forge and we've been to Gatlinburg, and we've been to Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton's aunt's house. It's like a little museum. But we never made it to. We've never been to Dollywood. So if you hold your hands up higher, they can see what you're doing if you want them to see. Because, yeah, there you go. So this is your first time on YouTube, Elliot?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So how much time have you spent working on this, do you think?
I took a little break off of it.
Is this right? Is this one longer?
No, they're all about the same length.
Yeah. I think this one's a little longer. You're missing a dip here.
Oh.
You've done something wrong right here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You're taking your dip out there. Probably need to take that, fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work on that later, huh?
Yeah.
So now what are you going to do with that one?
I've been just making granny squares out of these.
Oh, I started granny squares too. I'm doing little tiny ones out of my scrap yarn.
And I made a hat yesterday.
You did? Did you bring it to show everyone?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Not ready? Okay. All right. Well, you're doing a really good job. I'm really proud of you. Oh, you're going to do a magic circle? Look, you got that down pretty good now. He's got it, guys. He's got the magic ring. I'm impressed. And he knows what he's doing. He gets a thought in his mind and he just goes with it. And there you go. Did you ever finish the bag?
I still can't find the stitch.
You have to bring it
And
over.
Grandma also lost hers, but she's still going on with it. She doesn't even care.
Well, that's okay. When Grandma's just practicing. She doesn't know how to crochet, so she's just practicing. I made a whole shawl. I was telling them I put tiny yarn in it, like a little bit bigger than this yarn. And I probably got 600 yards in it. And I'm taking it apart because it's got mistakes, but I knitted it. So remember to put something else in. I'm going to turn it into a top instead of a shawl.
Oh, yeah.
Now that my practicing is over.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm going to make doilies because I need doilies in here. Your mom likes doilies too.
Yeah. She wants to show you the hat she made.
Oh, your mom made a hat?
She loomed it.
Good for her.
She's been looming it for a while.
I'm so proud of her. When did she start doing that?
Like 2 years ago.
Really? Oh.
And she stopped for a year.
And now she picked it up again?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she wants to go to crochet club at the library, huh?
Yeah. I told her she needs to learn.
Well, we'll teach her. Luann says she can't even get the magic circle right. He's got it. He knows what he's doing. He's picked up on this so quickly. It's just amazing. He does a really good job. And I'm real proud of him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You're making a granny?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Elliot, I think I generally only go on here for an hour. So I think it's like time to go. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I did want you to meet Elliot. So I'm really glad that he made it here and you got to meet him. and we'll see his progress as we go, right? You'll come back
Mhm.
and you'll bring stuff and you'll show them what you're making.
Yeah.
And keep the labels so we know.
Mhm.
Okay, now we know. We have to keep the wall bands. You guys, thanks so much for coming in. I am appreciating in advance anybody that sends me patterns or for doilies or gives me suggestions and does my research for me. I appreciate that so much because I go down that rabbit hole and I end up making no decisions whatsoever and get myself lost in internet land, and it's not a fun thing for me. But I love looking at what you guys send me, so I appreciate you doing that. If you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs if you didn't do that already. I appreciate it if you did. And you guys, don't forget, tomorrow is Boggy Live at 8:00 on Nancy's channel. I did finish a bear. I'm going to show you that tomorrow. And Thursday is Lynette's live at 8:00 on her channel. So I'll see you guys in the next video, or at least in the lives tomorrow and Thursday. See you guys later. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you later.
Bye.
End the street.